What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another NNK video. So today we'll be bringing you guys an updated Q&A. How long has it been since we filmed?
I think since the summer, so like 4 months.
It's been a while. A lot has changed. We've went to college and everything, but so we're giving you guys a Q&A mukbang. We got some Chick-fil-A here. So we're gonna be grubbing while we answer you guys' questions. So if you guys want to be part of our next Q&A video, make sure you follow our socials. It'll be linked down below. So let's get it started.
All right.
So babe, you want to pull up the questions? By the way, we both got some fries and the chicken sandwich deluxe.
All right. First question: do you guys plan on going on vacation? If yes, where to?
So I don't think we want to disclose where, because it's a surprise.
No. Well, I could choose where I want to go. So I would want somewhere I want to go to on vacation. I know I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to Jamaica.
It's like where you want to go.
Yeah, it's not like where you want to go next. Like, this is where you want to go. So.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Yeah, I agree. I think I definitely want to do Japan. Japan looks really nice, and anywhere tropical, take me, boo. I'm down for the ride. Okay. Next question: did you ever have doubts about long distance relationship?
Oh yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Especially while I was in college. So if you guys don't know, I was all the way in Indiana.
And I'm in New York.
For a minute. And yeah, I had the ups and downs, all of that. But I did have a lot of doubts.
I did. Before it even started, I kind of like didn't want to lose faith, but I knew it was going to be difficult. We've been together for so long, and we've always been by each other's side. We've never been so far away for so long.
That's why every single time I came back from vacation, we always like made up in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's garbage, right? All right, next question. Where did you guys meet? We met in middle school. So we met a little bit after, like, it was like 8th grade. We met like a couple of weeks into 8th grade because she came into the school like a little bit late after school started. We met like the third week of school. Second week of school.
I want to know, actually. Do you think that it was bad that we missed the friend stage? Because we kind of just rushed into a relationship.
I mean, we was kind of friends because my best friend, you can edit that out.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend that put us on, he basically introduced us, and we started being like friends, but like it was like flirty friends. But
it was so small, like the amount of time. Do you think like you wish it was longer? Or you think it went the way it was supposed to go?
Good. A month, like that's probably like a little fast, but like we were young.
Yeah.
As time went on, like we learned from each other. So.
But I mean, look where we are now. So I mean, it played out in our favor, right? Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years together? Definitely not in New York, in our own apartment.
I mean, me is like between New York or Florida. There's really too many places we want to live right after college. So if Florida works out for us, then Florida works out. But if we're not ready to move exactly right after college, then New York is going to be the spot until we are ready. But for me, New York is where it's at. New York is always where it's at. So I feel like we're just so used to that. So yeah. All right, next question. Best thing about college?
I'll answer for being like staying in the state and going like CUNY. I think the best thing is financially. You get a lot of support and you don't really have to pay out of your pocket. You get a lot of assistance because you're still in your state. So the transition going into college is way easier, more light.
For me, for a person that went to halfway across the U.S., like other states, I feel like the best thing is probably like the connections you make, the people you meet. Because from being in New York your whole life, you get so used to things and like you don't really know or experience things outside of New York. Because everybody in New York know each other from New York. So, but if you do get that experience outside of New York, you meet mad cool people that you wouldn't even think you would actually like be cool with or meet and everything. So,
Who said I love you first?
I did.
My little simp.
I was the first one to say I love you.
You kind of initiated everything first.
I did. Because that was like my first like official like
Crush, like big crush.
big crush, yeah, you
Yeah.
could say. I had crushes, but it wasn't like big that like I'm gonna be like be beast, not beasting, hold on. Be like fiending, you could say, yeah. I just say
Because he was fiending. He was fiending, my boy.
Alright, next question. What's the hardest part you say is about being in a relationship? So the hardest thing that's within a relationship.
I would say one of the hardest things is definitely communication. Everybody has their own way in communicating. Everybody has like their own way of like when they want to communicate. And it's just learning your partner, learning how they communicate, their skills in communication, and just trying to bring both of your communication skills together. Because nobody's the same. So I feel like that's one of the hardest parts. Do you have anything to add?
I say communication and also like I don't know, that understanding like one another, because in a relationship you might not like understand or like know what the other person is feeling, but I feel like since we've been together for a minute it's more easier to understand each other sometimes. But yeah, just understanding each other's emotions and stuff. So all right, next question. What's a red flag you have about each other?
A red flag that I have about you? I feel like you get angry so fast. And I hate it. Like, you're not that patient with me.
Alright, I like to add on that. But I feel like you probably think I get mad so fast. And I feel like I do get mad so fast with you sometimes. Because some of the things like that get me mad, you already know what gets me mad. We've been together for a minute. You already know what gets me mad and what don't get me mad. So when you do things and you know like it's gonna get me mad, that's gonna get me mad even more, because how many times you did it to me before, how many times like, so like it's like certain things was like I shouldn't have to tell you what's gonna get me mad. I shouldn't have to say anything about it. You should already know, but yet you still do it. Like that's like what gets me mad the most. And that's my red flag. She do things that know it's gonna get me mad. But like, yeah, it's petty.
Okay. Question. What was the most difficult thing you had to experience during long distance? I would say our timing. When he was busy, I wasn't busy and I wanted to talk. So I feel like our time was just not in our favor.
When I was free, she was busy. When she was free, I was busy. So it was like, Alright. It was a hard time for me to tour and everything. Then, like, at the end of the day, when we both free or whatever, I was either too tired. She was tired from work, so it was like all over the place. But I ain't gonna lie. One thing that kept us playing, like, not playing, hold on. One thing that kept us, like, with, like, interacting with each other was playing the game. Like,
Yeah.
we would spend so much time playing the game with each other. Freaking on PlayStation or anything, like, we would just play with each other. Who triggers who more? I feel like you.
I think I trigger
Yeah, you
more.
trigger me more. Like that's going back to the point where I get mad the most. Well, I get mad quick because like, yeah, like she knows what gets me mad. So like she triggers me and do stuff on purpose to get me mad. Like she plays with my emotions basically.
I think I trigger him more because I feel like he unintentionally does things. Like, he'll tell me, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna call you in 5 minutes, and I don't get a call for like 2 hours. So, yes, I'm gonna get upset and I'm gonna bug out. I'm gonna blow your phone up, and then he doesn't like that. But I feel like he doesn't purposely, like, prolong calling me, but it's like he gets so distracted doing other things. So,
That's mine.
no.
Oh. Yeah. In a way, think about it like that. Like, think about it like, sometimes you can't tell your girl, oh, I'm gonna call you in an hour. I'm gonna call you in 2 hours. You can't tell her that. Because then she'll start questioning you, start investigating you, start interrogating you. She'll be a fed. She's a cop. So then she'll start asking you mad questions like, oh, why you can't call me now? Why you can't do this? Why you can't do that? Oh, you with the next female? Oh, like stuff like that. Like, it'll be any little thing that's gonna trigger her to like investigate you. So you gotta either say, oh, like I'm doing something important or stuff like that. You can't even just be like, oh, I'm gonna lay down, rest, or take a nap. Or you can't even be like, oh, I'm gonna watch a show or something. Because if you watching the show, you gotta be on the phone and watching the show. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you can't just be chilling in your own space. Like me personally,
Because why can't you chill with me?
I chill with you 24/7. That's the thing. I chill with you, but once in a blue that I just want to be like in my own isolated space. I don't know. That's just me.
But we're one.
And everything.
Like, combined.
We together, yeah, and everything. But sometimes you just need your own space to think and just go through your own things.
I've been trying to work on it. I have not.
Yeah, you have.
Okay. Did you make any friends in college?
I feel like I met a lot of good people and everything, especially people that I would go to the gym with, people that I would hang out with on weekends and stuff. So like, yeah, I met a lot of cool people that like I could relate to in a sense. Alright, how are we alike? How are we different?
I think we kind of like hobbies wise, we kind of are interested in the same things. Like we like to go at adventures and do crazy things. Like we like to go go-karts together, and we like amusement parks. We like playing video games. We both like sports. Like we like the same thing now. The difference between us,
Come on, napkin.
what would you say is the difference?
The difference would probably be I feel like our attitudes are so different.
Yeah. I feel like things that would upset me doesn't upset him. And I feel like the things that upset him upsets me.
Don't accept people.
That was, yeah.
So yeah, our attitudes is different.
Yeah.
Looking back on your relationship, did you ever think it would get this far?
No.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. After like our first like year together, not even first year, like once we graduated like middle school, we knew that we was young, whatever. But like once we graduated middle school, we went to high school, and I was personally like thinking like, yeah, we're not gonna last in high school and everything because it's gonna be different or whatever. And I was thinking that she would find somebody else, but I feel like high school made us stronger in a sense. Like it just made us closer.
I feel like the opposite. I feel like once we graduated, I felt like stronger. Yeah, I felt like
middle school.
Yeah, and went into high school. I feel like we got like we're more grown, like, you know, like the growner we get, the more stronger we could get because we could do more things. So that's how I kind of thought about it. Yes, I did have doubts, like, all right, we're about to go into high school, that's the big crazy relationship breaker stage, like, but I felt strong enough. But I did think he was gonna think other girls were attractive and he was gonna go and leave me for somebody else.
Alright, why did you leave to Indiana? I left for Indiana personally over a scholarship. It was just like an opportunity that I knew I was gonna like let up or let pass or whatever.
Now, question is, why did you leave Indiana and come back home?
Alright, there's many reasons why I left Indiana. First one was, I say it was like emotional, but also like actual reasons that I left Indiana. Because I would have stood over there, but I started having knee issues. I wanted to play basketball and everything, but I'm having knee issues and everything, so I gotta finish physical therapy over here until May, and that's just more convenient to do it at home, back at home and everything in New York, where my personal doctor, orthopedist, whatever, will help me better than being over there. Also, opportunity-wise, just overall, a lot of connections in New York. Siblings, seeing them grow up too fast and everything, that was the emotional part of it. It's like, oh, like, I'm missing out on a lot. I could be back home, working on my knee, working itself, getting money and everything. I was broke. I was like, over there, I was broke college student, no jobs or nothing. It was freaking countryside. Us allowed to do this, continue this and everything. That's why I stopped for a couple months, because it was just hard for us to record and keep on track of YouTube and all of that when I was so far away.
Okay. How was your year overall? How was your 2023? How did 2023 treat you? Personally.
I feel like a lot of ups and downs. Like the ups was graduating high school, but also leaving high school. High school was a down. Going away to college was exciting and everything, especially at first, like the first weeks before leaving to college. Like I was like excited, happy to leave and everything. I thought everything was gonna go good or whatever. And then now it was just like being over there was so like, ugh. So it went down a little bit during my time over there, and now that I'm back here and actually got plans to actually do, like, I got actually plans and step-by-step process of getting back to what I want to do. So I feel like that's like a good way to end it, like having a set mindset for going into next year or next semester, you could say, and everything. So
my 2023, I kind of agree. I was super happy for graduating high school. I was also excited to start college. I feel like it was more of your adulthood starting. I was sad seeing him go to college because I knew that it was just going to be different in general. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be the same. It was our first time being long distance. But overall, I would give 2023, like, it was mid. It could have been better to me. But 2024, coming hard. 2024 is going to be a great year.
We're coming back. A lot of more YouTube videos. We'll be back on vacation plans coming up this summer and everything. All right, last question, guys. Best memory with each other. That's a good question to end it off.
My best memory would definitely be our first vacation together.
Where? I feel like that would probably be my best memory too, because she also met my family over there for the first time. Yeah, I feel like we did a lot of things that I wouldn't do if I probably wouldn't have met her at that age or whatever. So yeah, I feel like we did good, and a good way to start her off that early in our life is like a good way to set things in tone for like the rest of our life. So yeah, I feel like that was probably one of my best memories, because it actually felt like we was like free in a sense, but also like we had our life officially together. That's like the first feeling, like we had our life together, and like yeah.
I agree. This video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time we post a NNK video.